Hi, welcome to the 2021 Drink for Success videos. And um, like I like to emphasize, these are the videos, the Drink for Success videos are the videos where we discuss how we can save the bars in these times of the pandemic, and how we can, in general, add value to bars as establishments as they are underestimated as a place of value in especially the business world. That is, of course, the way I see it. Bars have been generally underestimated, and so they become so vulnerable to closures over a number of things because people out there um, have not really come to appreciate how valuable these establishments really are. So I'd like to go into the short term vision or the short term agenda, which is basically to kind of bring bar owners together to make their bars more valuable in the short term, you know. And in the short term, there's so many creative things as a bar owner that you can do to make your bar of better value, as opposed to bars having that a stereotype of being seen as a place where people just get wasted and lose a little money and engage themselves in unproductive behavior. Bars can also be places where the most productive behavior takes place. And so I, for one, my personal experience, have met some very smart people in bars, some very intelligent people sharing very great ideas, and in whatever circles, academia, business, and so on. And so bars then need to be they need a reboot. They need to be rebooted, and so in the short term, bar owners, I feel, should have certain creative ways to make bars more productive. Um, you know how Wednesdays tend to be ladies' night. Why don't you have an entrepreneur's night? An entrepreneur Thursday, why don't you have a business night? Your bar at that point really begins to attract people who are productive, people who are trying to make things happen, people who are trying to be creative, entrepreneur types. And that's one way one can make their bar more valuable. And for you as an individual who's patronizing a bar, searching for, that meeting that can change your life, that person that you're going to meet, that handshake that is going to make your business move to the next level. Well, look at the bars in a way such that you identify your niche. Who are the type of people you want to deal with? There are bars that attract different types of people. The entrepreneurs might be aligned to a certain type of drinking place. Certain types of employees might be aligned to different type of drinking place. Doctors, teachers, procurement officers, bankers, lawyers, they could align themselves to a certain drinking place. So you need to identify your niche and kind of know what exactly is the area in which you are trying to get your business from, But then do not restrict yourself. You could find quite a turnaround opportunity if you expanded into some areas that you never traditionally thought to be your niche, and maybe you would discover a niche. That's if what you initially thought was your niche doesn't actually turn out the way you think it should have turned out. So yeah, that is on the short term for the individual and patrona, is, if that's a term, and also for the bar owner as an individual. But generally, on the overall landscape, the main aim of these videos, the main vision of these videos is that there is a point that we have reached at with these pandemics, with bars being closed and people being moved to taking their takeaway beers and so on, which is actually devoid of the initial way in which we came to experience bars. You know, bars are a place where you're social. You can, in my mind, my argument is bars were one of the first kind of social media platform. So to save the bars, we need to actually evolve them. We need to innovate. Bars and bar owners have spent some time not innovating. They've spent a long period of time not being creative. And we need to move to the next level. And the next level, from my perspective, which is actually the future of bars, is what I'm calling the e-bar. You know how there's e-learning, there is e-commerce, there is esports. Yeah, the next stage for bars, if they're to survive these social distancing rules, is to actually transform themselves into the e-bar. And really, it's nothing that would be so devoid from our current reality. Video gamers around the world enjoy their video games online in a virtual presence, in a virtual space where they're able to interact, meet, play their games. And so we just need to take the bar to that kind of space. And as long as people can have the interaction that they initially had when they would meet in a bar, that would be a win. And in addition, all it needs is some sort of delivery model, you know, maybe the Uber Eats kind of model, and people have their alcohol. People could buy alcohol for others, and the sharing and the discussion and everything that would take place in a normal bar would actually take place. And this virtual space, of course, would be designed to appear in the way the ordinary real life bar used to appear. And that is truly what the future of bars looks like in my mind. And but how do we get from where we are to into the future? Well, bar owners need to come together. Bar owners need to pull together and try to create a realistic market that actually will be waiting for innovators in the tech world to actually move in and make it possible. Because if it's possible for gaming, it's possible for bars. All bar owners need to do is come together, which is why I'm asking all bar owners watching this video to subscribe as an indication that this has got traction, that this thought, this idea can be the one that you think will save your bar, that so that we can rally the troops. You need to subscribe, like these videos, share them, and get people on board to this movement to save the bars. Because where to from here? I mean, the way things are going, the first thing to close is going to be bars. You know, soccer is okay. People kind of see the business value there, but not everybody is seeing the business value with bars, and they're at the front line in this pandemic, actually. And so there's need to move, evolve, innovate. So I see the e-bar happening, and I see bar owners moving onto this trend. It's just a matter of time. But then If we wait for the distant future, how many people are going to lose their jobs? How many people are going to lose their short-term income? Which is why the time for action is now. The time to start moving is now. I'm looking at how we can reach so many people, and I'm calling out to you, bar owners, that let's make this movement move. Let's move this ship and kind of save our establishment. So if the idea makes sense to you, subscribe, comment on this video on whichever platform you are going to be interacting with this video from. Share, make additions, contribute. But generally, the bar in its current form is archaic. It's going, it's history actually. So we need to move to the future. You either stay behind and die as a business, or you move forward. The e-bar is the future. So I mean, I look at how much passion is around alcohol. In fact, in one of my wildest thoughts, I thought, you know what? Alcohol has got to be the most loved food on this planet, because people who love alcohol are so many. I think if alcohol is second to anything on the planet, it's probably second to sex. And from my view of how things are going, everything is going to go on some sort of online kind of platform or something, and maybe even sex will be had. People will be having sex on some online platform, So, I mean, let's move the bars forward, So let's be innovative. Let's push forward. So my appeal, and I'm appealing again, is for you to subscribe, like the video, comment, share, subscribe, like the video, comment, share, so that we reach 1 million bar owners, probably, or more around the world. We reach thousands of bar owners in Zambia, where I'm talking from right now. We reach the so many bars that are generally just waiting to be saved from this current predicament. So from your own kind of view, you should be preparing to move your establishment to the next stage. So from me, Miselo Kulula, I'm your bar messiah, as I'll call myself today. Peace out. Like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment.